Hey guys, Jay here, back for another trout fishing adventure at, well, a bit of an undisclosed location, but some of you might know the name of this place. I'm not gonna reveal it in this video though. And we got the very beautiful Stephanie with us camping all Memorial Day weekend. We already carried the canoe and the coolers and most of the real heavy stuff in. And now I've just got the camp kitchen, my big green bag there. Stephanie's got the canoe pack and paddles, and we're making our way to camp now. And stay tuned to see what we've got for dinner, because it's not the usual kielbasa and pierogies. We got something a little special tonight. I think it might even still be warm right inside of this here. So stay tuned, and hopefully you'll see some good food, some good fishing, some good camping, and some good fun. All right, here we go. Not even dark yet. You can hear those peepers peeping. Whew. Heavy. Oh, all right. Let's go take a look at the water. Yeah.
I don't like the bugs flying around. That's going to be annoying, but it's gorgeous. I'm happy to be here.
Indeed. All right, let's get camp set up. Look at this. I went down to the shore real quick to make a couple casts with a spinner. And sure enough, big old bass grabbed it, man. Crazy. I'm gonna get him back in the water real quick here. I'm shocked. I cannot believe I caught that bass right off the bat out here. But yeah, I'm back up at camp now. I just wanted to make a few quick casts before it got dark. I couldn't believe he even hit the thing. Pretty good size on him too. But yeah, Stephanie and I are up here now. We got a tarp over us, the candle lantern there. Despite the dampness and wetness of today, I've got a pretty good fire starting to go here. It's drying sticks out pretty fast, and I'm putting new ones on. It's going pretty well. And yeah, Stephanie and I are gonna break into that dinner that we've got soon. It's gonna be a bit of a messy one because we brought some ribs out with us. Full rack of them that I smoked today. You can actually see it on my Instagram if you want. It was in my stories there. I started real early this morning, just salt and pepper on it, low and slow all day, and by the time we were ready to leave, it was ready to go. So just wrapped it in tin foil, brought it out here, and I'm gonna set it by the fire here in a little bit and start warming that back up, and we'll be digging in real soon. Oh, it's gonna be good. But, yeah, it's turning into a, you know, pretty decent night out here. If the wind and the rain, not the wind, the rain would just let up on us a little bit. But it's not as bad as it was a few minutes ago, so hopefully that was the last of it. And yeah, we could just sit here, enjoy this fire, enjoy some food, enjoy a podcast maybe, and almost certainly enjoy some s'mores later. But yeah, I'm gonna let this burn for a little bit and get that all hot and ready. All right, let's see what we've got here. Nice. Oh, those are gonna be good. Time to dig in. Wow, for all that rain we got last night, this is a beautiful morning out here. Go take a look at the water quick. It's about 6 a.m. right now. Stephanie's still sleeping. I just heard a big splash down here. Oh, cool, there's a duck right there. Yeah, they'll get the boat, get my fishing stuff ready. An awesome morning. Oh, is that deer making the noise? How beautiful and majestic that thing is. That fluffy white tail, those floppy ears, that brown coat. What a beautiful animal. Not scared of me at all. Turning its back to me, walking around feeding on those branches. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, it's about 6:45 now. Took me a little bit to get the canoe all squared away, all my stuff all rigged up. But I just got out here on the water. Looks absolutely beautiful out. I'm gonna get my canoe into the depth I like to fish at and see if we can find something out here this morning. I think the bass are real active right now in this shallow bay where my campsite is. I can keep seeing them moving around and shooting around under the water. Absolutely beautiful day out here. What an amazing morning, waking up to the sounds of nature. I saw a deer right near our camp there, that duck down by the water. A lot of insect activity on top of the water right now too. Maybe it's a good sign. Oh, I just saw a fish rise out there. Let's see if we can make something happen. Might have a fish here. It's fighting. Oh, nice, brookie. He's a good one right off the bat too. Just trying to wet my hands here before I touch him. Wow, oh boy. Well, he still seems active, so hopefully once I get him unwrapped here. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful brook trout. I'm just gonna put him in the net and give him a minute to try to come to here.
I think it might have just swam off. It didn't swim off fast, so I'm sitting here to make sure that it doesn't pop back up to the surface. But it did swim away towards the bottom. The only thing that concerns me is how slow he did it. And that maybe he's gonna float back up here. But if he doesn't, I would feel really good. I have a lot of food with me. I do not need to eat brook trout, especially not out of such a pressured water body. I was just getting my stringer out and everything, just getting ready too. And then I tried to give him one more chance by actually just taking him out of the net and putting him in the water there, and he righted himself and it looks like he swam off. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock now. I've been trolling around for about an hour here. Got that. Oh, God. I just watched a loon. Look at this. It just created a huge splash and just grabbed a perch out of the water. That was crazy. I thought that was a fish at first. Wow. So what I was saying before those loons started feeding right in front of me there was, you know, it's getting to be about 8 o'clock now, and I'm going to start trolling back towards the campsite, see how Stephanie's doing, see if she wants breakfast or anything like that, tell her how I caught that real nice brookie. And, you know, I'll probably check the weather. Oh, maybe do some camp chores, you know. But, yeah, I'm excited. You know, a real couple early, real nice fish there between that largemouth last night and that brookie today. It's a solid start. It really seems like copper is the color that works here the most. Last year it was definitely Stephanie's silver that caught fish in the spring. But this year it's been copper phoebes, copper wobblers. I think John caught his on an orange and copper one. All of mine when I came here with John last time were on the copper wobbler. I wonder why that is. I've never seen any bait fish or anything in here with a copper color. The closest would be the yellow perch in here, but they're more of a, well, as the name implies, a yellow color. Maybe gold, green. I wouldn't call it copper. So Stephanie's up and moving out of the tent here. I'm starting to crack open my camp kitchen bag here. And I've got out the stove, some plates, the fuel, a pan. I'm gonna start rooting through the barrel, maybe make some hot chocolate. Maybe eggs for breakfast with some either bacon or sausage, whichever one I find first there on top. And yeah, I'm gonna get started on that right now. Yeah, so I got breakfast going here now. Some sausage cooking up in there. I got some eggs in here that'll go on after. And yeah, I just got it kind of at a medium-low heat right now. Just sort of browning these up. Let them cook up on the inside. Oh, this is going to be a great breakfast. I'm usually not a huge breakfast guy at home. You know, occasionally making like pancakes or something like that, but out here I really like to do it up. Yeah, it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be pretty good. Well, I guess we finished breakfast and the dishes just in time here, because the rain has started coming back down again. I was hoping with the way it looked this morning that maybe we would skip this and not have to do it, but I guess it's gonna come down for a little bit. Weather report says it shouldn't be too long, so we'll kind of just hang out, hunker down. I'm probably gonna make that chicken curry with naan bread for lunch at some point, but still way too early to be thinking about that. Maybe I'll break out a book, listen to some podcasts or something. Just hang out. Everything's dry. We'll stay dry. It's not too cold. It's great. That fish this morning, that put me in a great mood. Catching that largemouth right off the bat and coming here yesterday, and then trolling this morning and getting that was a real great start. And I'm pretty sure he swam away in the end, which is what really makes me happy. So yeah, just gonna hang out for a bit, hope this rain lets up, and if it doesn't, I'm sure soon enough I'll be donning the rain gear and back out there trolling. Looks like I got a largemouth here. Oh yeah. Look at that. That would be a beautiful largemouth to catch if this wasn't a brook trout fishery. Well, Stephanie and I gave it our best shot out there, but I guess it's just that one bass for us this afternoon. Wind started picking up, and it's about time to make some lunch. So we packed it in, heading back up to camp here now. I'm gonna collect some firewood. Stephanie wanted to get some new shoes out of the car, I think, so yeah, it's the perfect time to come in, wait for maybe that evening activity to start popping up. Maybe they'll start feeding. Yeah, so lunch was pretty good there. Just got done cleaning up. Stephanie went out to the car to grab a few things that she left there yesterday, and she wanted to walk around a bit. And I have been processing up some wood here. I found a real nice downed pine back here. Split it up into a few sections here. And now I'm gonna actually split it down into individual sections there, and you know, I know it won't be good for cooking or anything, but at least it'll be some dry wood tonight. So, yeah, I'm gonna get splitting those up now. Yeah, it's about 6:30 now, and Stephanie and I figured we'd hop in the canoe and do a little bit of trolling before it gets dark out here. I still think, despite it being one of the most popular recreational weekends up here in the Adirondacks, I think we are the only people camped out here. I would assume that anybody who plans on camping tonight would be out here by now, and I mean, I could see all the sights from here. I don't see anything. It's pretty cool. Saw some hikers, some horses. That was pretty cool. You could constantly hear grouse roughing their feathers out in the woods, you know, that reverberating sound that they make. It's been really cool. So, yeah, we're just gonna troll around this absolutely beautiful lake that we have in front of us here. Look at that. Totally pristine. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get us out to the right depth right now. We're both already rigged up, so I'm just gonna get ready to toss these lines out in a second. I think I might have just got one. Either that or I got a perch on here, but I think this is a brookie. Not a big one. Definitely not as big as this morning. Caught that pretty deep. Maybe they don't want anything to do with this warm water. What is this? Can't even get a look at it. Oh, it's a brookie. No! Yeah, he just bit the hook. Oh man, that's a bummer. I didn't have this. Let this video be a lesson to anybody. You better have that net handy. It's a little bit in front of me here. I wasn't ready to grab it and just lost a fish for it. Ah, what a bummer. Yeah, Stephanie and I ended up taking the canoe in here. She was getting a little cold and we're getting a little hungry, so probably time to start working on dinner, get a fire going, hang out and all that. I'm just gonna sort out everything here in the canoe before I go up. Yeah, just it's good to see that there's still brook trout here. I was a little worried with how the fishing was in the fall, only catching 2 fish that whole week, but that was more on me. And I see the bite is sort of similar here, like I was saying before. The bite is very light. You have to pay real close attention to your rod to see it and sort of preempt the strike and set the hook at just the right time, where last year in the spring they were just devouring it. You know, they were hooking themselves. It was so easy. But yeah, we've already caught quite a few fish here this spring, so I know they're here. I know they're active. I'm starting to figure out a little bit of pattern now at this point, and hopefully the next time I come here, I'm just going to slay them. And, you know, who's to say? I might get into them tomorrow. We're not going home till Monday. It's only Saturday, so plenty of time. But, yeah, I'm going to get everything situated here, get back up there, and get us a nice warm fire going. Yeah, so we got a fire going up here now. I've got those ribs from yesterday warming up in some tin foil next to the coals. Some kielbasa wrapped up in tin foil over there, getting warm as well. Down here in the pan, I've got some potato and cheese pierogies that I'm just cooking up right now in some butter. Real low heat, just letting them kind of get warm on the inside, heat through and through, and then crisp them up a little bit the way Stephanie likes. And yeah, been a great night. The owls hooting, those peepers peeping, I guess. Yeah, it's been nice. We did end up seeing another group of people. I think just 2 people camping on the other side of the lake there. So I guess we're not the only ones out here. But yeah, just working on dinner now. Should be ready soon. Hey, good morning, guys. Trying to keep my voice down a little bit because Stephanie's still sleeping back in the tent. But look at this beautiful day out here. A little bit of layer of mist. It's cool, but not too cold. Wow, I bet you the water looks beautiful. Let's go take a look. Oh my gosh, you can't see anything. Oh my gosh. Wow. You can't see a thing out there. That's beautiful. Time to get out there. I got something good here. This might be a bass though. It's fighting pretty hard. But this is where I always catch brookies too, so. It's a brookie. Don't let me lose him. Nice. Oh, and he did me a favor and unhooked himself. Perfect. Not as big as that guy yesterday, but you're gonna see some beautiful colors on this guy right now. Look at that. That is a beautiful fish. Look at the color on those red fins, those super white tips on them. That perfectly square tail and that mouth starting to turn a little black. And even at this size, he's starting to get some teeth. And those crazy vermiculations that you see up the backside there. Almost like a worm pattern. It's just the most beautiful fish ever. Off he goes. Yeah, so now that we got breakfast all taken care of and camp all cleaned up, figured we'd come out here and troll for a little bit. Such a beautiful day, and the wind's not really up or anything right now. It just seems like the perfect opportunity. So I'm gonna troll right along the same shoreline where I seem to have had most of my luck this year, and see if we can pick something up in the next hour or so. If not, we'll head in, and got a little family get-together later today that we got to go to on the Fulton Chain with the rest of my family. Not too far, actually, away from where we are now, so just be a quick hike out to the car. We'll head into town and wash up quick, and then head on over and get to see my dad, grandfather, aunts and uncles, and nephews. It'd be cool to see everybody for a little while. A lot of my family's spread out all over New York and even other states, so it's cool when everyone can get together like that. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna see if maybe we can pick something up over here and just keep fishing. You lost it?
Oh, it's little. I got something.
You got a brook trout. Bring it over here.
It's little though. Okay, I caught a fish. Yay.
Bring it up here.
It's right next to you.
Oh boy.
Get him off?
Yeah, but he's done for.
Oh, poor buddy.
Well, here's the trout Stephanie caught.
Beautiful.
He's just was too badly hooked. He's not gonna make it, I don't think. I'm gonna put him in the net and try to revive him right now, but oh, it's not looking good. Yeah, that trout's just not gonna make it. He was hooked too deep. It was just a bloody mess. I ended up cutting his gills and throwing him on the stringer. So that's that, you know, just made it quick. I feel bad, but at least it's not one of the big ones out of here. You know, one of those real big ones. I'd rather take one of these small guys anyway. Leave the bigger ones for catch and release. Oh, it's just not a great feeling taking a brook trout out of this fishery. They're under I know I say it every time I come to this lake, they're under so much pressure here. I know it might not seem like it with me being the only person out here fishing, but there's so many factors against them. The water is super warm right now. Not warm enough where like it's, you know, you just can't fish, but definitely warm enough where that's working against them. The bass are working against them. The perch in here are working against them. It's just, you know, I just don't want to see it evaporate like other brook trout lakes and ponds have. That's a nice 12-incher right there. And I guess while we got the time, look at those colors. Like I've said on that other one, that vermiculation on the top, it's just beautiful. But it's pretty warm out, so I gotta get my knife real quick, get him gutted and on ice. So I'm gonna run and do that real fast. I'm not gonna put it on here. Some people don't like seeing that, so I'm just not gonna put it in the video. Well, I guess as great as it is not having cell service out here, there are downsides, like not getting any of the messages that the family get-together had been canceled. Stephanie and I hiked all the way out, drove into town, got cell service, only to get a bunch of voicemails and text messages saying that it had been canceled. I guess none of them have my Zolio contact. I don't know. But yeah, so we're back here now at camp. Stephanie's cutting up some cheese and some pepperoni. We got some crackers. Gonna make a nice lunch out of that here. Probably do those foil packets, steak foil packets up for dinner. Maybe with a side of brook trout. Or if it stays cool, I'll just bring it home with me. But yeah, that is our lunch right now, and then we'll, I don't know, maybe do some fishing later. We'll see. So I'm just getting our dinner ready here now, which basically consists of, I chopped up fresh celery, carrots, potatoes, onions, corn. I put stew beef sort of marinated in this onion soup powder, which I then pour this cream of mushroom soup over. Put all of that inside of the tin foil here, wrap it up with a little bit of butter in there, and then I'll stick these all right back in the cooler to stay cool till later when we're ready to cook them over the open fire, just right in the coals there. But yeah, these flies are blowing all over the place, so I gotta get this done quick before I'm absolutely bit to death by these deer flies. This is nuts. It's the worst I've ever seen it, but I had to get this done to save us the work later. So yeah, I'm gonna get this taken care of and into the cooler with them. I think I just hooked into a fish. I definitely had a hit. If there's a fish on here, it's small. What is that, a perch? Is it a brook trout or a perch? Wow, it is a brook trout, I think. Jeez, it is a tiny little guy. That's wild. Oops. I did, and I think he's just swam off. No. Yeah, that was tiny. That couldn't have been 5-6 inches. Yeah, Stephanie and I have had a ton of action out here, but not as many fish landed. It seems like there's a lot of smaller ones coming up and feeding right now. We've lost a couple at the boat, lost our worms a few times. They're definitely all brook trout. We've even seen a couple of them, but yeah, I guess it's just one of those nights, you know, where it's actually tough to hook into them. we're gonna keep trying for just a little bit longer here, and then probably head in, start working on dinner in not too long, get a fire going, have a few drinks. It'll be a good night. Yeah, so I guess it was just those few small brookies for us tonight. We're back up at the camp now. Stephanie's putting on warmer clothes, and I'm about to get a fire going, build up some coals so that we could throw those foil packets on and have ourselves some dinner, huh? Sound good? Yeah. All right, let's get that rolling. It's turning into another beautiful night out here as I start to get ready to make dinner here. Got a little bit of a fire going, starting to try to build up that bed of coals. You can hear the owls out there. Camera makes it look way darker than it is, but just another great night. Those peepers making all their noise. We heard the owl was crazy loud while we were out in the water. Another great night. Yeah, so I've got my Bitty Big Q grill set up over these coals here with the 2 foil dinner packets up on top here. And I'm just gonna try to keep any actual fire away from them as best I can while making sure that they're positioned over those coals, and hopefully that'll get cooked up pretty soon here. Just a waiting game now. Alright, let's see how these hobo foil packets... Oh. Is hobo not an acceptable word anymore?
They're called though, aren't they?
I don't know.
Oh, foil packets then.
Yeah, so the foil packet meals are all done here. And opening it up, you can see inside. I mean, it's almost kind of like a stew here. It looks really good. I'm gonna bust out the salt and pepper and go to town on this. How is it? Perfect night. That loon's calling out there on the water. You can hear those peepers having s'mores. A great meal. Great fire. A perfect weekend. Woke up pretty early here to try to get out on the water and get some last minute fishing in. I think I can hear the loon howling down here. Wow. Always an amazing view out here. Holy cripes.